welcome back to Spotlight on Newcastle County, which features all things Newcastle County, Delaware. You never know who we're going to talk to or where we're going to visit. Today we're going to feature the Department of Public Safety's Heroin Alert Program, potentially life-saving program. As such, I'm pleased to welcome the Alert Program Coordinator, Marie Allen. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, the first thing that I'd like to ask would be, why do you think that heroin abuse is such a program here in our state?
A problem here in the state?
Yes.
Basically, it has always been a problem, but most recently the heroin problem has been fueled by the prescription drug epidemic that we went through. And now they're putting restrictions on people getting prescription pain medications. And so now it's cheaper for them to get heroin, which is an opiate. An opiate is an opiate.
When did the Heroin Alert Program start?
The Heroin Alert Program started in 1998 when Colonel Cunningham, the colonel at the time of Newcastle County Police, and Tom Gordon, the county executive, realized we were having a problem with heroin and they wanted to educate people.
How many schools have taken advantage of the Heroin Alert Program?
Some of the schools have taken advantage of it, but not all the schools, which bothers me. I think the program should be shown in every school throughout the county.
Right. What age do you think is appropriate to view the program?
I would say 6th grade and up.
Okay. And what does the program aim to teach people?
Well, basically, what heroin will do to you and your family if it gets into your life, how it's so hard to get off of, and how the addiction is an addiction for the rest of your life. If you try heroin one time and you can become addicted.
And what could a person do if someone that they love is using heroin?
Well, if they're a juvenile, they can get them into treatment. If it's an adult that you're dealing with, it's up to them to get treatment. You can't force an adult to do anything. But you have to make sure that you're supportive. You know, when they want help, make sure you're there and make sure you help get them help.
And how could a person currently using heroin go about getting help for themselves?
Well, the first thing you have to do is get into detox. You have to do detox before you can get into treatment. So basically, get to the detox center, and they basically will help you find a place to go if you want treatment. You can get it in the state.
What's the best number to call to get the program scheduled for your school or organization?
The 395-8050 is the main number of the Community Services Unit.
Okay, and are there any upcoming programs that are open to the public?
We do have a program coming up July 23rd, which is next Wednesday at 7 o'clock at the Ellesmere Fire Company. I'd just like to say that heroin is nasty. It's a drug you don't want anybody that you love to get involved in. If they are involved in it, hopefully you can help them get clean as far as being supportive. Like I said, don't be an enabler. And let's try to educate the young people. Let's get this program into the schools, every school, for every middle school and high school in the county. That's all we can do is educate. I think if we educate the young people, they're more aware of, what to be aware of. The Heroin Alert actually will show them what the heroin looks like, what the baggies look like, what it will do to your body physically and mentally.
Okay, how did you actually get involved in the program?
Well, I lost my daughter to a heroin overdose in June of 1997, and there had been some article in the paper about my daughter Erin. And the police had seen the article and approached me because they were getting ready to start the Heroin Alert Program. And they asked me if I could maybe consult with them. And one thing led to another, and I ended up doing the program with them. And the only reason I really started doing it was because I felt, at that time I felt like I was the only parent that was dealing with a child on heroin, and I kind of wanted to get the word out, you know, and that seemed like a great opportunity because the police had more. I wanted to get into the schools, and I couldn't do it myself. So it was a good avenue for me to follow with the police officers and start doing the program with them. So I do tell Aaron's story, and I just want people to know that it can happen in any family. It doesn't matter where you live or how much money you have. Drugs don't discriminate. We all know that. So that's how I got started, and I'll just continue to do this until I can't anymore.
Well, thank you for sharing. Is there anything else that you'd like to add today?
Well, I would just like to add that we definitely need to get this program into the schools. If not, we're going to lose a whole generation of kids because they're not being educated, they're not getting the proper information. And with this program, we tell them everything from A to Z, what to look for, how not to get involved in drugs, to find other things to do. And the more young people we can reach, we need to stop the demand, and that's the only way we're going to do it is with education.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate your efforts and educating the public and ending use here in Delaware.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that wraps up this edition of Spotlight on Newcastle County. Thank you for being with us today, and please keep it tuned to NCC TV for your news and information on Newcastle County, Delaware. This is Melody Kitchen. Thank you very much, and take care.